Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, today's video is about my favorites. I chose one favorite product in each category, and I used one from high-end, one from the drugstore, and based on that I will show you why I love each and every one of them. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. Now let's get started. So like I said, let's start. I chose a favorite product in each category. I know there's a video going around with my 3 favorites products in each category, and I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to choose, if I were to choose one favorite product that I wanted to keep and use in each category, what would it be? And I'm doing a drugstore and a high-end version, unless I don't own a high-end or a drugstore product. But most of them are double, so one drugstore, one high-end I will show you. So let's start with bronzer, blushes, and highlighters. So I'm gonna put this to the side and go into each one. So I don't have one drugstore cream bronzer. So my favorite cream bronzer is the Makeup by Mario, and this is in the shade medium. You guys know how much I love this. It's a very nice shade. You can use it for fair skin, and don't worry about the movement here because you have a brush. So this shade is just such a beautiful warm tone shade. As you can see, it applies so nicely on your cheeks and it blends into your skin and gives you a very nice sun-kissed look. So you can see how beautiful it gives you, this nice tanned look to the skin. So this is, oops, and you have this brush at the end, as you can see, and you can blend it in. It is very, very soft. Look how beautiful that got blended with this brush. So this is a beautiful, beautiful product, and I definitely recommend it. Favorite cream bronzer in my high-end makeup. Let's go ahead and go into powder bronzers. For powder bronzers in high-end, I chose the Kosas, and this is in the shade medium golden bronze. This is such a beautiful packaging. Be careful because I think that this is a little bit flimsy and it can break, but the product is just gorgeous. It has such a nice glow to the skin, and it gives you that nice glowy look. So it bronzes your skin and also gives you a nice glow as well. So this is my favorite in the high end in a powder version. And if you don't like a glowy bronzy bronzer, then this is not for you. But this, I'm telling you, I am just obsessed with it. It gives your face a just nice bronzy glow. So I'm loving this. Now for the powdered bronzer version in the drugstore, this is the Undone Beauty bronzer, and this is just in the shade Warm Up bronzer. It's a huge product, and it comes with all of this 2 shades here, which is a dark one for contouring, a lighter one for bronzing, and then we have 2 highlighters. Or you can use this with one swipe of a brush and create this nice glowy bronzy look as you have with the Kosas one. So we're gonna put it here, and it gives it exactly the same type of finish as the Kosas one. However, if you don't want a glowy look, you can just combine this 2 right here, and you have just a nice bronzy type of finish. So this is why I love this so much, and you got a lot of product in here. So this is the drugstore version of my powder bronzer. Let's go into blushes. For blushes, as you guys know, I'm obsessed with the Melt Cosmetics blush, and this is in the shade Sundown. And I love this blush because it has a nice peachy slash brick color, as you can see, and it's just so beautiful. And look at that glow, it's like beautiful. You see that? This is such a beautiful shade. I am loving this, and this is my high-end blush that I cannot live without. I am just reaching for this all the time. Now for the drugstore version, I have this Milani. As you can see, the writing is gone. This is the Milani Luminoso in the shade 05 Baked Powder Blush. And this is just a gorgeous blush. It's a baked blush, and it just gives you the same luminosity, but in a more peachy, lighter version. You can put it beside, so you can see it's a little bit more highlighting, less color. However, when you put it on the cheeks, it gives you a very nice glowy, rosy, peachy cheek look. So this is the drugstore version in the powder blush. If I were to choose a blush that is a cream blush, for high-end, I chose the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade Peach Caramel. Now, I just got this blush, and I'm obsessed with it. Again, look at that shade. It's just so beautiful. And on the other end, you have a brush. So you can apply this to your skin, and with the brush you gently massage it into your skin, and look at that beautiful shade we've created. Now for the brush, what you can do is you can actually unscrew this. You take it and you wash it if you need to wash it. That way you don't make your product wet with water. So I love that about this one. And this is my cream blush, favorite blush from High-End. And from the drugstore, I love the Co Beauty Cheek and Lip Multitask Blush, and this is in the shade Sunrise 24. This is such a beautiful shade. I have another one, but I chose this one because it looks very intimidating, being more orangey. However, when you apply it to the skin, it has that nice balmy, peachy look. So when you massage it into the skin, you see that it changes into this nice peach color, and it's balmy. At the same time, it gives you that nice glow, which I love. And these are very long lasting on your cheeks. So I definitely recommend this one's from Co Beauty. Now let's go into highlighter. For highlighter high-end version, I'm choosing the Natasha Denona I Need a Glow highlighter. I love this highlighter. It's perfect for inner corner, perfect for your cheeks, perfect for your brow bone. Right here, that's such a beautiful highlight. I love that champagne-y type of look, and it just melts into your skin, and you don't see a streak on your skin, and you still have the indentation. And I've used this a lot. It's a lot of product in here, so I'm loving this palette. Definitely recommend this. I am testing another one out, which is the Natasha Denona Browns palette. You can see the difference. This has like a bronzer, blush, and highlighter, but I have no thoughts on it yet because I just got it. So right now I'm talking about my favorites. And from the drugstore is the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter, which is very similar to this Natasha Denona I Need a Glow. You can see the indentation I've created in here. Look at that. This is a little bit more pigment to it. This is the Natasha Denona here, and this is the Revlon. You can see they're very similar, very pigmented. They last all day, and they both melt into the skin, and they give you that nice, beautiful glow to the skin. So these are my favorites in this collection. Now let's put this back and go to the highlighter and concealer collection. This is done. Put it to the side. Now here is my highlighters and my concealer. Let's go into liquid highlighter now, and this is again the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow Highlighter in the shade Perla. This is a lot of product in here. You get 20 milliliters of product, and this is just a beautiful, beautiful highlighter shade. I just love this. You can see a little goes a long way. Look at this highlighter. Like, my hand is glowing. And I love this pearlescent type of shade. I've been using this a lot, and it's just like still a lot of product in here. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to finish this, but this is my high-end most favorite highlighter, liquid highlighter product. And from the drugstore, I have the Co Beauty liquid highlighter in the shade Champignon number 32, which is right here, you can see. And this, you give it a good shake. It comes with a pipette, as you can see. And I love this highlighter. You get so much product in here, so a little goes a long way. Now this has more of that pink in it and more icy, you can see, but on the cheeks it is just glowing. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. I'm loving this. So this is my favorite liquid highlighter from the drugstore. And now let's go into concealer. So my favorite concealer from Highend is the NARS, and this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Light 1. I love this for so many reasons. I love the packaging, number one. Number two, the color is perfect for me that I got. You know how some concealers are more yellow or darker? This is a perfect shade. I love the dofu applicator. It is just perfect. And the consistency, it's covering enough that you need, and it's also very creamy and very hydrating looking. It does not cake up at all underneath your eye, and that's why I'm loving this so much. So I'm definitely recommending this NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this is perfect for even a oily skin and dry skin from the consistency that I'm seeing, and my skin type is dry. And now my favorite concealer, the drugstore version, is the Co Beauty Concealer in the shade Ivory C2. Again, this looks like a tube. However, when you open it, it has a dofu applicator. So this is pretty cool. And here it is. So this is a little bit more darker. You can use it for covering any imperfections on your skin. However, if you do use it in the inner corner and outer corner of your eye and you blend it in, it does provide enough coverage, and it does provide that highlighting effect and glowy, very hydrating effect as well. So I'm definitely gravitating towards more highlighting, more a glowy effect on concealers and not drying ones. And this is an amazing one from the drugstore. I have so many more favorites, however, I can only choose one. So now let's put everything back. Now let's get into foundation and primers. And here is my bin with foundations and primers. My favorite foundation from Highend is the Fenty Beauty. And this is the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation in the shade 150. I'm loving this for many reasons. This is the packaging is stunning, perfect, very easy to travel with, very easy to store. I love the pump that it comes with and the perfect shade that I have here. and it does provide a great amount of coverage and very glowy. Again, I'm gravitating towards this type of foundation that provides a little bit of hydration, glow, and doesn't dry up my skin. So I'm loving this one so much. And my drugstore version is the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation. This is in the shade Ivory Tan. Again, the packaging is similar to the Fenty one, very easy to store. I love this tube packaging. And when you open it up, it's a squeezy tube on this one. So let's apply it right here so you can see the coverage that it provides and the glowiness to the skin that it adds. Very hydrating and very healthy looking skin. So I'm loving this one. Definitely recommend this one. This is for more of aging skin. However, I'm recommending this even for a younger skin type because it's like a serum. It has really good ingredients for any type of skin. I think it doesn't matter whether it's aging or a young skin, but this is definitely a great foundation. It has antioxidants, it's a serum, so definitely recommending this for any age group, not 40 and plus only. And primers, I've been gravitating to this one, lady, the Super Goop Glow Screen. This is the SPF 40 and I am loving this one because it's a SPF 40 and it has a tint to it. You can see the tint that it has, and it's a very good hydrating primer, as you can see. So all my foundations in combination with this primer have been wonderful, long-lasting, hydrating, and healthy looking on my face, not caking up at all. So I'm loving this primer from the high-end version. And now going into a primer from the drugstore. This is my go-to that I'm loving so much. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion in the shade 902. I had the lightest version as well. This is the second lightest version. However, that finished and I picked this one up and it does not matter. I have fair skin, and let me show you that even this one, it's more of a pinky one. However, when you blend it into the skin, it just looks so beautiful and it adjusts to your skin tone. So it's not dark and it's not rosy on your skin, and it goes amazing under any foundation, not just a L'Oreal foundation. But I chose both L'Oreal products because these are my favorites from the drugstore. So I'm loving this. Now let's get into powder, brows, and mascara. And I have them kind of all over the place because this is how they're able to kind of fit in my bins. Let's start with brows. So for high-end brows, I'm loving the Glossier Brown Brow Flick. So obviously it's in the shade brown. I love it that it's a pen version. It's very pigmented. It applies the product so easily on your brows and it gives your brows a very natural effect. You have to shake it really good. It comes with this needle-like point and it's just, look at that. So beautiful on the skin. I am loving this. This is a light shade. It's a brown, however, it's a little bit light, but I'm still loving it on my brows. And for my drugstore version, wow, I fell in love with this one right away. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Sculpt Brow Tint Pen, and this is in the shade Espresso. Again, you have to shake it. Again, it comes with a needle-like point type of pen, you can see, and here it is on the hand. Look at that pigment. Again, this I'm loving for the same reasons. It gives your eyebrows very nice strokes and gives you the effect of really full eyebrows without making them bushy, without making them look like they're fake. It's just wonderful on your eyebrows, and I'm definitely recommending this one. I am loving both. However, I'm definitely gravitating toward this one. I find that it has a little bit more pigment, but I'm loving these two products so much. For mascaras, let's start with Drugstore. Everybody knows this. This is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and this is in the shade black. This is the turquoise green one, like the mint green one. They have other ones, but I've been loving this one. I love the applicator. As you can see, it's very nice, perfect for your lashes. I love how this applies on the top, on the bottom, without flakiness, giving your lashes a very nice full and lengthening effect. So I'm loving this mascara from the Drugstore. I actually got another one as a backup. And of course, from Highend, I'm loving Merit. This is newer in my collection. This is the Perfect Black Lengthening Mascara. Look at the packaging. Isn't this like bougie and gorgeous? I love the gold, the black, and the gold writing. It's just so beautiful. This again gives you a very nice lengthening effect to your lashes. The applicator is amazing. It does not flake. You can use it again both top and bottom. That's really important to me in a mascara, so that you can use it top and bottom, not have to dip into another mascara and do your bottom lashes. It doesn't flake, it doesn't dry up throughout the day. It lengthens your lashes and it does make them fuller as well. So I'm loving this from the Highend part. And for powders, amazing powder is the Pat McGrath Labs. The writing is gone. This is the Skin Fetish Under Eye Powder. Everybody knows I love this. It's a very tiny product. It's more expensive because it's high-end. You can see that I'm almost like making a dent in it. I'm loving it so much. This is perfect to apply concealer, and put this on top of the concealer. Put it on top of your eyelids as well, or actually use it all over the face. But because it's such a tiny product, I prefer to just use this under my eye and my eyelids. And this is just amazing powder. And I have dry skin, and I yet had to find a powder that does not dry my skin throughout the day. So this is wonderful. And this was hard because I have a couple from the Drugstore, but this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and this is in the shade 05 Fair, and this is more of a loose powder, as you can see. And I have noticed that with this one, I can apply it all over my face. I like to use this all over my face, and it does not dry up my face at all. It just gives me a very nice, flawless skin, and it lasts all day long, and it does not break up my foundation, and it does not dry up my skin, even though my skin is a dry type of skin. So I am definitely recommending this. I think a lot of people love this one, but I've been using this a lot lately. Now let's put this back. Favorite products are the sprayers. I don't use a lot of sprayers. I always forget. However, my favorite high-end and my only high-end sprayer that I have, setting spray, what I mean by sprayer, is the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is very famous. This is a go-to by a lot of people, and I'm just loving this. I love the purple. I love the purple pump here, and it sprays beautifully on my face. I've been using this a lot. And if I were to choose a drugstore one, I chose the e.l.f. one, and this is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. Now, if you have oily skin, this is not for you. It gives you a very nice dewy face on top of your makeup, and you might not like that feeling because you already have your regular oils coming through. But I have more of a dry skin and I love a dewy effect. And if I use a mattifying foundation, then this is a must. I love the smell. It has a strong coconut smell. So again, if you don't like coconut, this is not for you. But I love a coconut smell. I wish they made one with a mango smell. I really love mango smell. Mango is not my really favorite fruit. I would eat it if I have to, but yeah, I love mango smelling creams in body sprays. So anyways, we're getting off topic. This is a wonderful setting spray. I'm definitely recommending it. The only thing is the sprayer. This comes more of a jet-like type of spray. It's not very misty. So that's one negative thing about it. But other than that, it performs wonderful, and that's why I chose it. So this is all of the makeup that I've chose to show you that I am recently loving so much. And I chose again one product in each category, one for high-end, one for drugstore. I hope you really enjoyed it and you've seen some of my favorites at the moment. Again, this can change as new products come in, as new products that I test. This doesn't mean that I don't love any of my other products. I have so many more bronzers and blushes and I love each and every one the most. But again, if I were to choose one, this is what I've chosen today to show you that I'm loving so much. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can be notified of all my upcoming videos. And I wish you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.